We are now switching focus to that big story. 7th of February, date of polling in Delhi. 10th is when the results will be out, and that remains our top focus story. So 26 days from today, Delhi's 1.3 crore voters will vote for 70 assembly seats. The last date of filing nominations is the 21st of January. The last date of withdrawal of nominations is the 24th of January. The model code of conduct is now in place. This will be the biggest state election that Delhi will witness in 2015. It is also being seen as a two-way battle between the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Aam Aadmi Party. The Congress has said it's too early to count them out.
A date of poll, the 7th February, Saturday. Date of counting, 10th February, Tuesday. Yeah, 10th February, Tuesday. Date before which election shall be completed, that is completion of election process, is 12th February.
We have seen since last 1 year, Delhi has been under an unstable governance. Delhi has not got to see the face of governance. We welcome the dates. We are absolutely prepared. We are confident that on our own, Bharatiya Janata Party is going to form a government. A time has come when in this war between drama versus development, development will emerge as a winner and drama would be thrown back to jungle.
If I have to worry, if Aam Aadmi Party has to worry, then BJP also has to worry, because the Prime Minister's seat, they lost all 7 seats. That in Delhi itself, when the Congress was in government for 15 years, in the MCD, it was the BJP for 8 years. That's what I'm emphasizing. Assembly elections are fought on the different issues. Parliament election is fought on the different issues.
Congress is the only party which has been able to retain the number of seats which we had earlier. We had neck and neck fight with the BJP, whereas the Aam Aadmi Party, which has a sitting MLA there, has come a poor third. So the results of Delhi Cantonment Board clearly shows that the Congress is there very much in contention, and we are very close to the BJP, and hopefully we will cross it over by the time the assembly elections are there.
So let me take off from where Ajay Makan of the Congress Party has left. Delhi Cantonment Board elections, and I want to bring in headlines today is Ankit Tyagi, who's standing by at the Aam Aadmi Party office, Brijesh Pandey at the BJP office, and Ashar Ahmed Khan at the Congress office. Ankit, the Delhi Cantonment Board elections, BJP 5, Congress 2, Aam Aadmi Party 1. Are they worried?
Well, they certainly are looking closely at these elections, because remember the MLA was also from the Aam Aadmi Party, but they are clearly saying that elections, the assembly elections will be fought on a different plank altogether. Their strategy as far as their campaigning is concerned is completely different, and they believe that they are on a very strong wicket. Aam Aadmi Party is saying that they had started their campaign 2 months in advance. All their candidates have been declared. They have enough time. Arvind Kejriwal himself is going in every constituency. Apart from that, the Aam Aadmi Party has always shown, in history also, they have shown that their door-to-door campaign is the one that actually makes the difference. Aam Aadmi Party is saying that this election, this will be once again the people will be able to vote back Aam Aadmi Party, and they will once again regain the confidence that they had lost.
Stay with me for a moment and let me put that question to Brijesh Pandey of the who's reporting from the BJP headquarters. Brijesh, is the BJP concerned that the Aam Aadmi Party already has a lead? The BJP doesn't even have a face, relying overtly on Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
Well, Gaurav, if I may start by answering your question by taking you back to the last Delhi Assembly election. It is true that Aam Aadmi Party struck gold and gave a spectacular performance. But the fact of the matter also remains that the BJP missed the power at Delhi barely by 3 seats only. And this was the pre-Modi era. And after May 2014, the Modi juggernaut has seen BJP romping home in 4 states, out of which where they were never in power. So one thing is very clearly that the BJP right now is in extremely confident mode. They feel that, you know, whatever advantage Aam Aadmi Party has by starting releasing their list of candidates first or by starting campaigning further, they said that couple of rallies by the Prime Minister and the BJP will be back at the race, leading ahead. So they feel that this time they will definitely be able to form the government with an absolute majority. Gaurav?
Okay, and the Congress, is the Congress and also ran in these elections? Ashar, you know what Sheila Dikshit, former Chief Minister, she ruled Delhi for 15 years, but she's been quoted as saying that if push comes to shove, they'd rather support the Aam Aadmi Party. Have they given up without a fight?
Well, till yesterday perhaps that could have been true, but today's developments are bearing hope for the Congress party in the sense that they're at least trying to put up a fight. What we've seen today is that shortly, in a day or two, you will see that Ajay Maken will eventually become the face of the Congress in Delhi. He will be contesting assembly elections. He will be the chief of the campaign committee. So in the last couple of weeks or so, we were seeing a Congress in Delhi which was rudderless, so to speak. The old guard, that is Sheila Dikshit, the former chief minister who's been in office for 3 terms now, was saying that she does not want to fight elections. So there was no clarity which was coming. Now the party high command has almost taken a decision that Ajay Maken would be the face. So that is something that is bringing a little bit of hope as far as the contesting MLAs are concerned, or the contestants candidates are concerned. But till now, you did not have a face. So that's so we can say that even if the Congress is an also ran, which deep down they think that they are not going to go down without a fight.
Okay, the Congress doesn't want to go down without a fight. At this point of time, Ankit, the Aam Aadmi Party is battling a war on 2 fronts. One, they're being called escapists, that, you know, they gave up after 49 days. And 2, self-confessed anarchists. The fresh allegation that's being leveled by the BJP is that the Aam Aadmi Party doesn't have enough candidates of its own, and they're giving tickets to BJP defectors, including former MLAs and councillors. How is the AAP countering this?
Well, to answer the first question about Aam Aadmi Party, Arvind Kejriwal, in fact, giving up the government, you know, the kind of campaign on radio and on the posters that you see of the Aam Aadmi Party, it has been very aggressive. Arvind Kejriwal more than once has come out and has asked for forgiveness from the people of Delhi. They also believe that this is not a major factor as far as their core vote bank is concerned. The lower middle class, the middle class, where they have a strong support. As far as the other issue that you had raised, Gaurav, about giving tickets to people, those who are coming from the other party. Yes. The party this time believes that they have very successfully, and they have put up strong candidates. There have been few people, those who have come from the BJP and the Congress, but they believe these are winning candidates. And as far as the allegation on the party about they being anarchist, they believe that by Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister himself, taking on Arvind Kejriwal, he has in fact raised the stature of Arvind Kejriwal as far as Delhi politics is concerned.
Gentlemen, keep tracking that story. I will come back to you for more Delhi.